This is Ben Gross of Northern Star, and I'm sitting here with former NIU football head coach Joe Novak.
Yeah.
Well, I guess first, what was it like to be back in DeKalb?
Well, great. It really is. You know, sometimes you get away and you say, well, this is, but I missed it. You know, coming back today was really special. And, of course, I've had a chance to see Northern play 4 or 5 times all on the road. I saw them last week in Oxford, and I saw them 3 times last year on the road. But this is the first time back in DeKalb. And to get back in the stadium and in the Jordan Center and all that, it's been a fun day.
Was it sort of more special to see them than here at home than to go see them on the road?
Oh, yeah, it's different on the road. Yeah, to get back on campus and to get around and to see a lot of other people, too. I had a chance to visit with so many people in the last 2 days, and it's really been neat. And just remembering the number of good friends that we do have here.
Now, back in town, was there some place that you were dying to go have dinner or at lunch that you're in DeKalb, I have to go here?
Well, we were in town, really. The biggest reason I came back, too, was for the induction of Carrie Groth in the Hall of Fame. Her and Bill Baker, too, certainly. But Carrie was the lady that hired me and stayed with me when things weren't very good. And when I heard she was getting inducted, we made plans immediately to be here for that. So I didn't get a chance to go out to dinner other than Student Center, and those people always fed us so well. So it was good to see those people over there, but they did a great job. And it was a great night last night with the banquet, and glad to get back for Carrie.
Talking about the banquet, how special was it to see Carrie get inducted to the Hall of Fame?
Well, it's special because, too, it's her alma mater. Besides being athletic director, she was a graduate, and I know how much I love my alma mater, and I think we've talked about this before, Ben. I love Miami, and my wife does, but I know how much Carrie loves Northern. And the time she spent here as an athlete and as a coach and then as an AD, not too many people get to do that. And, of course, time came when she left, but she has a tremendous feeling for this place. And, like I said, she was awful good to me. And I was really happy that she was recognized. And there were a lot of people there last night for her, and I thought it was a great night for her.
Now, talking a bit more about the field, do you miss coaching at all at times?
I really miss game day. I mean, you coach for the competition. I miss the interaction. As I'm around again, I miss being around the players. I mean, that's why you coach. And one thing I always tried to do in recruiting, and I told some other people, they certainly are always looking for good players, but it was really important to me to find players that I liked, kids I wanted to be around, and just seeing these guys again, and Jerry and I talked yesterday, so we have good kids here, and just to see them and have them have success, and I miss that part of it. There's other things that I don't, to be honest with you. And I'm a little selfish. Like I said, I always wanted to have some time to myself because I do have other things I want to do, and I'm able to do those now. But you miss game day, you miss the players.
Did you get a chance to visit with any of the players at all this week?
I have. I ran into, we went to walk through last week in Oxford. I went over to the hotel, and Jerry grabbed me, and talked to a few of them there, talked to a few here before the game. I was out in the field, but honestly, Ben, I try to stay away.
Yeah.
It's Jerry's thing now, and I don't want. And that's one of the reasons we left town. We wanted to retire some, but it's his.
Yeah.
But I did get a chance to see a few. But they're his kids now, and that's the way it should be.
Now, what's been the best part then of retirement so far? What has kept you the most busy or been the most exciting part?
Oh, I think the best part is 2 things. This is silly, but I go to bed at night, Ben, and I put my head on the pillow and I go to sleep. When you're working and coaching, I mean, you got 10,000 things running through your head, and now I just this sounds funny, but I have nothing going through there. I can relax, and just to get and like I said, I'm not sure this is for everybody, but I get up in the morning and I don't know what I'm going to do, and I get up and I do things I want to do. Like I said, I'll sit down and read. If it's 2 in the afternoon, I'll sit down and read for an hour. If I want to go out in a boat, we jump in a boat if it's a good day. We went out to Napa. I've always wanted to go out to Napa. We spent a week in San Francisco and Napa about a month ago. Jerry was working and I was tasting wine. And just doing, and I love to travel. I loved it. We went to France in the spring. We're going to Italy next spring. So we're getting a chance to do some of the things you don't get a chance to do when you're coaching because that's so all-consuming.
Are there any other destinations that are on the list then of places that you want to go the next couple of years?
Yeah, well, we got Italy lined up, and then there's other places I'd love to go down to the Danube River, through Germany, through Czechoslovakia. I've got relatives from back over there, Hungary, Prague, Vienna. I'd love to see all those. So Switzerland. So a lot of Europe I'd love to see. We enjoyed our week in France. There's just so much history over there and so much, beautiful scenery that we'd love to do a lot of traveling over there.
Would you almost say that you're a history buff or a history enthusiast?
Yeah, sure. You go over to France and you see buildings. You think things are old here. You see buildings there that are 500-600 years old, and they're still living in them and using them. So, it's so beautiful. There's just so many great things to see and enjoy, and we're looking forward to doing more of that.